Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching Washington Wednesday. The Battle of Springfield, fought in June 1780, was the last time the British attempted to invade New Jersey after the Continental Army and New Jersey militia fought them back to Staten Island. The battle, fought at the end of June, actually started earlier that month when the British made their first attempt to move into the region. If the British could get through Springfield and Short Hills area to the Hobart Gap, they could threaten Morristown, where the American Army's artillery, ammunition, and much of its scarce remaining provisions were stranded, with no horses available to move them. In the June 7th attack, the British marched as far north as Springfield before the Americans battled them back to Elizabethtown, according to papers. On their way back, the British soldiers plundered and burned the town Connecticut farms. The next British attempt to invade the area, which became the Battle of Springfield, came June 23rd with 5,000 British soldiers versus 2,500 Continental soldiers. Americans, led by Nathaniel Greene, they gathered first at a local tavern where they give out the orders to split the forces into two larger groups, and each of the groups would take one bridge each, and they were scattered also throughout the hills and the roads and the streets and avenues and stuff as well. But primarily they were there to protect or fight for the bridges, the control of the bridges of Springfield. So the British also split their forces. There were two avenues into Hobart Gap, which was the way into Morristown, and they took both avenues. The assault began on the 23rd at 11 a.m. After fierce fighting, the bridges were captured, but the Americans retreated in an orderly fashion back to the lower reaches of the Short Hills, which are part of the Watchungs, which we went over last month. Greene called in his reserve force of 400, and the British found themselves overwhelmed, and instead of pursuing and continuing with the attack, they instead decided to retreat from Springfield, but not without burning Springfield to the ground. So because of that, because they're burning these cities, these towns to the ground, it's really angered the Continental troops enough to literally chase them from all the way from Springfield all the way back to Staten Island. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.